She believed her cleverness was a shield, that a short message could soften the weight of what she had done. Crashing at Jake's tonight. Don't wake up. The notification glowed in the darkness, cold and unyielding, stripped entirely of apology. My heart should have shattered, but instead a strange, unsettling calm washed over me. No fury, no pleading, only a vast silence that swallowed every emotion whole. My reply was deliberate, almost mechanical. Understood. Thanks for letting me know. That was it. 3 years of our lives, shared and entwined. A life stitched together by chance. A rainy afternoon in a tiny bookstore cafe. Her hair tucked shyly behind one ear. Her laughter bright enough to crack through my guarded walls. I had believed she was my forever. The way she leaned in when I spoke, hanging on every word as though it were sacred, made me think I was her whole world as well. We built routines, rituals. Dinners warmed by conversation, midnight drives where the city blurred past us, whispered promises exchanged in quiet moments. I trusted her completely. The kind of trust that doesn't question late nights at the office, that assumes love is a two-way promise. But trust, as it turns out, can be quietly stolen. The signs had been there long before the message arrived. Clothes chosen carefully for certain evenings. Excuses of exhaustion masking secrecy. Her phone, suddenly sacred, shielded from my eyes. And the faintest hint of perfume, unfamiliar, lingering on her when she returned. I saw it all but said nothing. Some betrayals need no confrontation. They announce themselves openly, like a verdict handed down without ceremony. Her message was that verdict, not a confession exactly, but so filled with careless certainty it may as well have been. She no longer bothered to hide what she was doing. She assumed I was too soft, too wrapped in love, too unwilling to respond. She was wrong. I did not rage. I did not drown in whiskey or slam doors. I simply sat in the center of our home, mind clear, breathing steady, beginning to plan. Retribution, I realize, is not a sudden blaze. It's a blueprint. Step 1. Erase her from the place we call home. I retrieved boxes from the garage and began packing, not recklessly, not in anger, but with the same careful hands I had once used to love her. Every sweater, dress, every cherished pair of shoes was folded neatly and tucked into cardboard. Drawers were emptied, closets cleared, the house stripped of her gifts. Her scent vanished with each item, until the room stood hollow and clean, as though she had never existed. Step 2. Return her life to her. At midnight, I loaded the boxes into the car and drove. The streets around Jake's were still thick with unsaid words. I placed the boxes on his doorstep, rang the bell once, and vanished into the shadows. No note, no explanation, just a quiet reminder of all she had left behind. At 3:07 a.m., my phone buzzed. Her name glowed on the screen like a restless ghost. I let it ring twice before answering. Her voice trembled, laced with panic. "Where are you? Why are my things at Jake's? What's happening?" I smiled faintly in the darkness. "I just returned what belongs to him." I said, "That includes you." For a moment, only her shaky breathing filled the line. Then came the familiar protest. "It's not what you think." I can explain. They always say that, as though betrayal is a riddle waiting to be solved. But the picture was already clear. No explanation was necessary. My voice like stone, I replied, "You made your choice with that message. I just made sure you had to face it." Her sobs followed, raw, frantic. But tears cannot erase actions, and apologies cannot undo disloyalty. I hung up. In the days that followed, she tried everything, calls, texts, even showing up at my door. I didn't respond once. Jake didn't hold her for long. Men like him rarely do. For him, she was a fleeting thrill. For me, she had been a sanctuary. One I thought would last forever. That was the difference. I knew when to walk away, and I did. Revenge is not a storm of rage. It is clarity, the quiet moment when someone sees that they have destroyed their own world. She expected drama, a fight she could twist to her favor. Instead, she got silence, finality, an ending she did not control. On the last night, she appeared at my house, crying in the dark. I watched from behind the curtain, not with pity, but with certainty. She had chosen her path. I simply gave it its conclusion. Now my home is quiet. Her laughter no longer lingers, but neither does her betrayal. I sleep soundly. True revenge is not about inflicting pain. It is leaving with dignity while they drown the wreckage they created. She is still sinking. I am free,